on in a flash.
They played the mash.
They played the monster mash.
I'm Luke Summerhays,
I'm James J. Miles.
I'm James the Jester Stewart.
and unfortunately there's no Andrew Rice this week, because he's dying or something. But you are listening to Monster Mash.
And this week's episode, we're hunting the Ukanlos.
An enigmatic dragon sighted only deep within the most remote extremes. Its jaws are capable of crushing ice and rock alike. The natives of one region claim its appearance mirrors that of the white god of their legends.
So is this like, because I was trying to search for some info about this, why it's called the White God. I'm assuming it's just because it's like this big, massive, icy, pseudo elder dragon thing,
Yeah?
pretty much.
So I'm just going to Control-C the Ukanlos episode, Control... the Cantor episode, Control-V, and we go.
Except this time, it's ice.
At least he is different. The movesets are like completely different though.
He's considerably harder than the Cantor, I think.
I would agree
Just
with
because of that swim.
So the swim's quite infamous. I mean, I think Gaijin Hunter even did a video, which I'm sure is going to be popped in the show notes about this, about how that swim is a pain in the arse to dodge.
Yeah, that is a great watch, just because it's basically 5 minutes of him getting fucked up by a Ukanlos, so...
Yep.
But, and from what I understand, like, the swim has been toned down a lot as well. Like, classic Ukanlos swim was just a motherfucker, I guess.
So he started off in Freedom Unite, yeah?
Yeah, he was the final boss of Freedom Unite.
Cool. Well, he's definitely tough enough for it.
Mm-hmm.
To hunt them in that game because like just the hitboxes were just broken in that game.
And he's, you know,
It probably looks like you were running away from his swimming attack and like you would get hit by it.
he's incredibly endgame in Generations as well, but you don't even unlock him as part of like the normal 7-star, like Urgents and like that. You actually unlock him by getting to HR60, so you have to get your hunter rank uncapped first and foremost, before you can even fight the guy, and probably quite rightly so, as we found out trying to hunt him tonight, because we got fucked.
Well, and this was... Because we haven't actually unlocked him yet on Double Cross, we had to play him on the old 3DS.
We really got fucked in Double Cross as well. Let's
Like,
face it.
we've got, like, good gear on Generations
I
as
didn't even
well.
feel like I was playing that bad either. It's just like he's got a nasty combo of like obviously that swimming attack plus he does like Ice Blight, which just drains your stamina. So like,
I'm going to hold up my hand and say I was playing really bad. But that's a combination of I haven't played my
like, I got
3DS
2
in
hits
ages,
on
and I'm
him, like,
knackered.
I think paralysed them like twice, did I?
Yeah, at least once for the paralyzed, but
We got some good stuff on him. I reckon we must have been close, but...
that's the thing with the Ukanlos, and the same, I don't know if I brought this up during the Akantor fight, it's to a lesser extent him, although we've not fought him anywhere near as much as the Ukanlos, because I made you guys fight him about 90 times so I can get the set. But every one of his fights is going to hit at least 15 minutes, you know, and with only 3 of us there, we were pushing 20 there, 25 I think, before we actually fainted and lost the quest.
I think we would have got that there if there was 4 of us.
I would agree, yeah, but he's just a big fucking
So
damage
we knew we would
sponge.
get more damage off, and like his big thing is he's got a lot of health, so which makes sense.
Yeah, and he hits
Yeah, just a big old tank.
absolute truck. I like his design over the Akantor. Like I can't remember the Akantor. Like try to conjure an image in my head of him. I'd have to actually.
The
look him
Akantor's
up.
got the big fangs,
Yeah, like spiky
but
things,
Ukanlos has got the sort of funny chin, the shovel chin.
the shoveling chin.
It's just more memorable to look at.
Yeah, because he looks really goofy.
And also,
But-
there's not actually that many like ice monsters in Monster Hunter, whereas there's a lot of fiery ones.
There's a lot of fire ones. Yeah, definitely. In terms of ice monsters,
Well, there's more mammal ice
Yeah.
monsters than dinosaur ones.
yeah. Well, yeah. Like no, you don't get your kind of like your wyvern ice creatures. I think maybe the only one that's Gearprey and Geodrome, maybe.
Hmm.
Like there's probably more
Or
Kushala.
subspecies of the Actor.
Yeah, like subspecies. Yeah, but I mean subspecies are not counting them. But well, having said that, I have heard people call Ukanlos a subspecies of a Cantor. Which he isn't really, because his design is totally different. But definitely, you can see him as like a
They're auntie and
variant.
uncle.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I don't know how much design-wise Lunastra is different from Teostra, but I'd imagine it'd be relatively similar situation there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah.
The whole like pairs of monsters thing just seems to have been huge back in the day.
I'm glad it's not. It gives a bit more originality in the fights and
Well,
everything,
it's
doesn't
because
it?
like I
So,
think they're just trying to recreate the old like Rathalos and Rathian like formula because they know everyone
Mm.
likes those designs. That's the classic design, so they've done that in like later games as well. And it's
I'd
just
argue
Yeah.
not had the same
doesn't work.
effect.
Yeah, I don't think it works anymore. Not to the same extent, definitely not.
But they definitely calm down now.
Hmm. Ukanlos is pretty cool as well because he's got his own unique arena, like a Cantor as well for that
It's like
matter.
we were saying at the council, they feel so much like they should be Elder Dragons.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
very big, very tough. His own arena, called the God.
Yeah, so I really don't understand why they've not been classified as Elder Dragons. I mean, the whole thing is like, isn't he meant to like really like chill the air around him? He's like the master of ice and everything, like a Cantor's like the master of fire. So I don't understand why he's not classified as an Elder Dragon. Maybe it just doesn't wreak havoc on an
And
ecosystem like an Elder
part
Dragon
of me is
does.
wondering if it's just because he was brought in one of the like spin-off handheld games. They're just like, no, you're not allowed to make an Elder Dragon.
Yeah.
You're not the main team.
But then,
But
but then Generations brought in the Elder Dragon, didn't it? The Carcos.
yeah, I suppose. No, but Generations was sort of a new generation rather than.
It's classed as a
Maybe the
spin-off.
development team
2X.
eased off it at that time, and they went, yeah, I suppose.
But yeah, it's such a weird one. And again, I really don't understand why he's a flying wyvern.
They've
I
got
mean,
tiny secret
I'm not gonna
wings.
sit here and make the argument that fucking swimming is water flying.
Maybe they fell off.
No, they're just
Like-
hidden. Like they're hidden under his chin somewhere.
You'll get a shot.
Well, maybe like the Ukanlos is a caterpillar, and actually, if you ever let one grow up, it becomes like a big flying Mothra.
If Ukanlos is like a larva, I do not want to fight a fully grown one. Fuck that. Maybe that's a trick. Maybe like in G rank and double cross, he'll like grow wings and start flying about the arena.
What I say as well, I think maybe like the arena that you fight Ukanlos in as well, like obviously he hits the ground and like causes like many earthquakes that raises and lowers the arena. I'm pretty sure that was newly added to 4 Ultimate, and obviously it's in Generations as well.
Would make sense with that being like the game that introduced mounting and everything.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm just saying it brings a good like fun dynamic I think to the fight as well that wouldn't have been there in the previous games, I don't think.
I think he's quite well known in 4 Ultimate as well, because if I was reading up, he's the urgent to get into G rank. So pretty well known in that game, because I imagine a fair whack of people will have fought him for that reason. But at least those who got to G rank, which someday will be us, I should hope.
I mean, we've got to if we want to get on to actually doing our Months Under 4 episodes.
Of which, now that Double Cross is out, there won't be as many.
No, but we have got a few.
But
to
we
come.
have got a few, yes. Yes, we do indeed. Did you find out much about his name, Mr. Luke?
No, it's the
Some of
same with the
his-
Akantor. Like, it's again, it's a romanization of the Japanese one, but I can't quite work out what the Japanese one means.
What is the Japanese one?
Give me a second, because I didn't write it in the Word document.
Oh, fuck's sake. Ukamurabasu.
Yep.
Murubasu. Ukamurabasu.
Kumurabasu.
That's the one. So maybe the Uka? Maybe that or Yuka?
Ukachaka.
Maybe there's some
Ukachaka.
etymology for that. I don't
Maybe.
know. I'm not a... I don't understand Japanese.
Yeah, as you're trying to read that out as proven.
Yep. Yep. So who the fuck knows? Yuka is Tagalog for crack.
And he cracks the ice.
Also, is a romanized translation of the kanji, which means eclosion, which is the emergence of an insect from the pupa case, or of a larva from the egg.
Right, see, I told you, he's a butterfly.
So as a caterpillar.
Got much else to say about this boy?
No, I'm very tired, Jay.
I've noticed.
He's
There you go.
like, this is not a good monster to be feeling sleepy on, to be honest, because it's like, yeah, he's a big, cool white lizard, lives in the ice, takes a lot of hits, takes a licking, keeps on
Shuffle from the
ticking.
chin.
So, in the words of Andrew Rice, Propeller Night! Sematsu next week, so join us for that one. Until then, tired Luke, I should say. Where can they find us when they're awake?
So we're on the Twitter at Monster Mash Pod. We're on Facebook, YouTube, iTunes. Yeah, and that's about it. I wouldn't give us a rating and review this week because I don't want you to rate it based on this episode. So if you've got like some caffeine and you could drive it to my house, that would be appreciated.
That's nothing to do with Andy not being here, because we've actually done a really good job, I feel. It's more just Luke's tired. So, fuck you again, Andy.
So yeah, please tweet at AndyMan949 your displeasure at him deciding that he was too ill to do the podcast.
Or, thanks for not being on this episode. Do that again.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's up to you.
It's up to you.
You, the listeners, now have the power to decide whether we're going to fire Andy or not.
You can please text the hotline that will be in the show notes, and you can make us decide his fate.
It will cost you £5 per call, though.
Yeah, plus your standard network rate.
So please do it behind your parents' back.
Yep. Until then, thanks for listening, I guess.
See ya.
Alright, let's rock.
The late god returns.
I just realised this fight's gonna be fucking annoying with just three of us.
Fucking clobber him, mate.
It's bloody.
Although my A button's a bit wonky, so that's not a good start.
I need to remember to play Switch Axe.
I don't remember how to get to the area.
It's only one way out!
It's normally a lot of things where it puts you so you're just like, you jump off the cliff. This area's not like that.
For the listeners at home, we didn't unlock Ukanlos on Double Cross in time, so we're playing on the retro console, the Nintendo 3DS.
Retro.
No, this is still Nintendo's primary handheld. Switch is a home console.
You say that, but I play more like a home console than I do a handheld.
I play a mix of both.
I
I'm
realise
the
I'm probably
absolute target audience. My friend Amelia has had one since day one, still has not played it on the TV.
Really, a Switch?
Yeah.
I gotta have Monster Hunter on the TV. It feels weird playing it in handheld because I now see that game as meant to be played in the telly.
This does feel like, you know, like back in the day when you'd have like the Game Boy Advance version of a home console game.
I kinda know what you're on about. Yeah. Shovel Knight! Oh, Jesus, Luke, watch your health, man.
Yeah, no, I'm on the old eating the wrong thing.
Did you
My stamina's great. Oh yeah, meat.
don't have that excuse anymore of not knowing what it says. But it's like it's a different
No, it's not that. It's
icon.
just my fucking A button being a dick.
Are you gonna die off our
There we go, I
fuck's
fainted.
sake, Luke?
I've already explained that I'm very tired.
You just got destroyed.
Ukanlos is a big boy, alright? You also remember that we've all got life powders again now.
Oh shit, yeah.
You didn't shout for one though, did you?
Because I forgot as well.
Paralysed.
No, you're paralyzed.
Whoa.
Well, it was kind of like Ukanlos there. They raised the floor so I didn't have to climb up.
Sorry, Luke's about to die again, so you probably should life powder him.
Shut your face. I had it all under
I
control.
don't know questionable health bar level plus snowballs. That's how you died last time.
Oh, I'm trying to work out what that fucking thing is I keep seeing. It's Chester's bug. Oh, so why are there just birds in the level? I remember that.
Have you played
It's
Monster
a
Hunter
fucking
before?
vulture trying to eat the Ukanlos' tail or something.
Like, have you played Monster Hunter? Look,
No, I've been lying this whole time.
like,
Episode 53, I can finally admit. The whole thing was just a charade to impress you guys.
He's just really good at guessing the randoms that we get and what weapons they'll use. Like.
Yeah. I just get my brother to play for me. Fucking leave me alone, Ukanlos,
oh,
you
for
dick.
fuck's sake, Luke!
Look, it's past my bedtime.
It's 10:08.
Yes, I know. But I've had about 3 hours sleep. Yeah, if Andy was here, he would have fainted by now as well and made me not look so bad. Go, Ukanlos, use Ice Beam.
No.
Use roar instead.
Yes, right.
Well done, Jazz, that was
Is that even a
good Pokemon reference.
move?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
Pokemon news, yeah.
It's a no
a really
idea.
fucking annoying one as well.
Prick not dead yet.
There's only 3 of us.
Whose fault's that? Rice. Oh,
Fucking leave me alone,
Yeah,
you
that is-
prick
that's-
of a
please
monster.
Don't die, Luke. Run away.
That's right, I got a mega potion off in time, but cheers anyway. I'm not hot drinked, I'm fucking icicled.
Who's that nobody?
Nobody's, yeah.
I think I got them actually.
Always
Alright.
been. Get rid of the nasty blights like water and ice.
You sound like an infomercial. It's Nulberries. The shopping channel. Are you tired of nasty blights like water and ice?
Sign up for our program today. and
Jeez,
get
I
2
just can't
free
do my
life
dodge
items.
rolls.
In the
Yeah,
US.
I'm gonna die. Yeah.
Oh no!
You stun locked me, man.
Lads.
Can't believe that.
Lads.
I
Yeah,
did
see,
fall for a
it
link over
happens.
initially, and then I tried to run away, healed, and then
I was
like
too busy thinking who Barry Scott was.